5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Target. He's coming. We got double up.
On second down, Collins. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
And that'll set him back 5.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Right. He's tight right here.
Here's Allen.
17, guys.
This will be caught by Brown. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. To the air, Allen. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Save.
This is Collins on the handoff. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
A give right to Collins. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
319. 57 to Mike. Let's go, D. Pass. It's going to be a long day.
Now on 2nd and 13. Allen, blitz coming, and down he goes. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion. Partner doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Tight dog. 368.
And Dalton to throw. He'll let let this go end zone for Green. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Dalton. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position, the ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it, and even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
61, matchbox, right.
Throwing again on second down. Allen, and he fires one incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Switch. Stop. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Throwing now is Allen. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Collins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Hey, Mike 57. Come on. Watch tight. Tight ends right.
Throwing on first down is Allen. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Allen to throw again. And he finds Tyler Croft. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36.
57 for Mike. Oh, damn, come. Quick the edge. Come. Gun. 57 to Mike. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Mike's 57.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Tackle. Slam. Alert. Joker. Check. Alert. Check.
From the 31, Allen. He finds Yeldon. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 12.
On second and 12, Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. And they'll get this down to the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
With that impact, I fully expected the ball to pop free. I still remember an old defensive back friend of mine. He used to say, guess what? Even if they catch the ball, make sure they have a memento to take back to the sideline.
Hey, he's coming to you. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey. 50 seconds to Mike. 50
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
On second down now, it's Collins, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Alex Collins, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Hauschka with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is taken at the 3. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like in the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Now Dalton with a first and 10. He's going to launch this thing way down into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check 13, check 13.
They'll begin the drive with Collins. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Check. Hey, home. Here we go. Motion. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Quit talking about it. Pass. Watch twins.
They run with Collins. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Alert.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Steps away to his left. He gets it to Brown, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That's good for 28 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll flip this quickly out to Beasley. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Beasley signed with the Bills in March just before his 30th birthday after 7 years with the Cowboys, hoping that he can be a very valuable slot receiver in Buffalo. Just under 700 yards last year and 3 touchdowns in Dallas.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Be good, be good, be good. Alert! Middle. 57. Go.
From the 44, Allen. Time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Strip the ball. Strip that.
Allen now looks to throw. And able to find John Brown. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. Here's a first down run with Collins. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 22, Allen throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
But there was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
54. Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs. Motion, motion, motion. Hey, 1 set, 1 set. Check Mike 54. Mike,
Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On first down, it's Collins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. On second down, it's Collins. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park with the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Andy Dalton airing one out for Boyd, and that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. The first down throw coming for Dalton. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A.J. Green, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
On first down, Allen. That one complete to Yeldon. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Yeldon was always reliable out of the backfield for Blake Bortles, and now he has a chance to help out another young quarterback in the same way in Josh Allen. But you look at the numbers a season ago, 55 catches, almost 500 yards. Very sure hands for a running back. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, it's Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be a second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. They run it from the gun with Yeldon. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now Allen. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, first and 10 at their own 24. Now Joe Mixon, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Going deep downfield for Roll. And this will be caught at the 30. And he will be taken down inside the Buffalo 20. A big play there for the Bengals. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Green brings it in. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Passing, it's Dalton. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. He's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
In on the stop, Mason Foster, who was 7th in the NFL in tackles a year ago.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Singletary again. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Allen now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Then he finds Beasley, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Push him back.
They'll run on first down. Collins. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
Second and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Hold the look. Hold.
They go again with Collins. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Motion. Nice 57.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Nick Vigil. And he's got room. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Bullock good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And again, it's Collins. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And they can't bring him down. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Let's see what you got. Hey, alert 3. You got 6-6. Pull it high.
To the air. Allen. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Cole Beasley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have retaken the lead. Hauschka adds the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Dalton, 1st and 10. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. A gain of 6 there on 1st. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Dalton's pass complete to Green, and he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line.
1st down, Bengals.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Andy Dalton now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Dropped at the 35, able to display his agility, but not much room to operate. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get your reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this 3rd down play.
Yeah, they're going dime. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Back to throw. He's got Green. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Dalton wants to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. All right, here's Dalton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. So now Dalton. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
Always bringing in other sports.
Hey, listen, think about the intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if he uncorks a wild one and now you still have an opportunity? That's why they like to use them all the way through.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 30-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
We taking wins home. Regular. Mike 57. Hey, watch the slant. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Here we go. Hey, home. Watch the twist.
To throw is Allen. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Allen to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that